So, Chad Johnson is going to fight James Harrison. That's right. Chad Johnson is fighting James Harrison in an Expedition MMA format 3-round bout in New Orleans before the Super Bowl. I don't know if I think this is the smartest move for Chad. Listen, James Harrison he's a big guy. Very, very strong individual. Definitely not a guy you want to mess with. On the field, James was known for being very dirty. He was. He would, hit you, and he would also do some dirty shots. Now, I don't think in an MMA, situation, he's gonna do dirty shots because he would get in trouble. But, okay. Definitely interesting. So he responded back saying, it's 5 rounds, not 3. Okay. So Chad responded back to that. I'm gonna beat your butt in round 1. Don't worry about the other 4. I'm standing on business. Chad, my man, right? I love you. I really do. You're my guy. You're 100% my guy. I will always support you. But you gotta realize, there's a thing in life called you pick your fights, right? And you kind of go into this logically. He says, you're not gonna be able to stand once I'm done with you. That's what James Harrison said. And, I don't like to agree with James Harrison here. Now, he was a Bengal for a little bit of time. We tried to fix James Harrison. He was on the dark side in a very bad place with the SKYLERs. And then we tried to fix him. We tried to change him. We tried to fix the problems. And he went right back to the Steelers. But he actually started with the Ravens, ironically enough, with their practice squad. But wide receivers can't really fight linebackers. Can't really fight pass rushers. Because there's a little bit of a size difference between Chad Johnson and James Harrison. So, I hope that Chad's okay at the end of this. Obviously that's James. I love Chad, but Chad's also not in football shape anymore. And I'm pretty sure James is always in football shape. So I'm just hoping that Chad's okay at the end of this and he doesn't get hurt. Although this is an MMA type fight, I highly doubt that they're going to go in there trying to destroy each other. This is for craps and giggles pretty much. This is just going out there having fun, playing or doing a fight for, the show. I highly doubt this is going to be something where it's like, oh, he's going to absolutely annihilate him. I highly doubt that. But still, I mean, you don't want to go head-to-head with James Harrison. You really don't. It's one of those situations where, man, Harrison is an animal for a reason. And, yeah, I'm pretty sure James Harrison's one arm and his bicep and tricep is like twice the size of Chad's. So, I love Chad. I hope everything's good. The only thing I will give Chad, and here's the only thing I will say. Chad is most likely faster than James Harrison. He's faster when it comes to his movements, okay? Chad's going to be able to move around James Harrison a lot easier than James Harrison's going to be able to move around him. So if Chad can bob and weave as much as humanly possible, there is a chance he could be successful in that category. Is if he bobs and weaves, bobs and weaves, bobs and weaves. Because if you're going to try to go one-on-one with a fight, you're going to lose every single time. Now, the problem is Chad is currently 6'1", and James Harrison is 6 foot. So at least if Chad was like 6'4" or something, I could say he has the reach on James. So maybe the quickness and the reach could help him out. But they're pretty much the exact same height. And James has around 60 pounds on Chad. So, again, it's like one of those matchups where I think maybe speed could be the one positive in the end here. Bob and weave, get away from him. Don't let him get in there. Don't let him get, because he has a very strong right arm. So you gotta really watch out for that. Again, I don't know if I would have accepted this fight. I'll be honest with you. But I love Chad. I hope Chad, does the best here. I hope, I know he's strong, okay? I know he's still got muscles. He's still, getting it going. But, Chad, come on, man. So this is a fight you don't want to take. Not against James Harrison, bro. Like, send someone in your place. Like, maybe... Yo, Chad loves his McDonald's, so... I don't even know. Send Logan Wilson in his place. Like, be like, yeah, we're gonna fight, and then, like, send Vontez Perfect or something. Honestly, reality-wise, Chad versus... This is like... They should do Vontez Perfect versus... What's his name? Versus James Harrison. Vontez Perfect versus James Harrison would be such a good fight. I know they try to do, like, Le'Veon Bell versus James Harrison. But, bro, just do... Literally, all you have to do is Vontez Perfect versus James Harrison. That's an even fight. They're both the same size, roughly. They're both the same weight. They have equal, playing field there. Bro, let's just do that. Like, let's just do that and work out. And, not have Chad get absolutely thrown at an MMA arena because he goes against James Harrison, who's not very equal with his size. Oh, I don't know, guys. Tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. Who would you have to win this fight? If you had to choose one player or one person to win this fight, do you think Chad's winning? Or do you think it's going to be James Harrison? Again, this is MMA. Okay? This is not a street fight. So it's not going to be like they're going to go out there and, like, beat the living crap out of each other. Okay? This is a structured fight with referees. And it's usually with MMA. So with boxing, it's more about points. Boxing is more about points, and whoever has the most points wins, right? And that's why with boxing, you see people hug each other. The age-old, joke is like, oh, all they do the whole time is hug each other. That's because that's boxing. MMA, you can use your legs, you can use your arms, you can do pretty much anything. It's how players get hurt and knocked out. So... I don't know, man. Vontez Perfect, bro. You gotta sub in here, bro. There's gonna be a tag team force or something. I'll see you guys next one. Who day, man. Who day.